Hi everybody. Today let's talk about the present value and the final value of the annuity when you pay at the end of the period or you pay at the beginning of the period. Well, first let's check out some masks and their meanings. First we know I means interest and IM means nominal interest when you pay like more than once per year, and V and D, and we know that the V is a discount factor and V equals 1 over 1 plus I, and D equals 1 minus V. So yeah, and now let's talk about annuity. We know that we should use A to represent annuity, right? We can use this mask to present, and this means you pay at the end of the period. If you use this without two dots on the head, which means that you pay at the beginning of the period. And we even have this means you pay more than once per year and with or without these two dots. And now let's talk about the formulas of the annuity. So we know AN. AN is kind of like 1 plus V to the power of 2 plus to the power of 3, 4, and 2 to the power of n. And this finally equals to 1 minus V to the power of n over I. And if we pay at the beginning, and this I becomes D, so it's D 1 minus V to the power of n over D. And let's talk about the final value of the annuity. We use S to represent it, and S with two dots on the head, and this one equals to 1 plus I to the power of n minus 1 over I. And same, if we pay at the beginning of the period, then the I becomes D. So something like this. I think it's pretty much about it. And there's another question. If you pay more than once per year, then the I or the D becomes IM or DM. And if you pay forever, then the annuity becomes a perpetual annuity. So the AN then becomes 1 over I, and AN with two dots on the head equal to 1 over D. So it's pretty much about it, and that's all for this class.